The Gaitheri project is a solar project that we started working on a few months ago. It's a project that was financed by the USADF, the United States African Development Foundation. Last year I was in a program called the Young African Leaders Initiative, and in the program there was a grant competition for $25,000. I applied for the grant and we won the grant, $25,000, which we were to use on a project to showcase our roofing tile that I talked about, the 2-in-1 solar roofing tile. The school had some challenges in that they have suppliers from the grid, but it's not very reliable. Comes in once in a while, and they've had a big utility bill for such a small school, which was about $50 for such a school every month. Was a bit high. So we thought that this would be a good school, and also other benefits that would come from such a project, such as they did not have a computer, they did not have any computer classes, for example, and we thought having such a project here would be good for them so that they're able to have other benefits coming out of such a project.
From the time that we installed the solar, we are able to do many other things, and we are also able to carry out our daily activities without interruption. With the students and the community, they are very optimistic. In fact, they have come to like the idea. In fact, many of them are even approaching us. They are asking about the installation. They are also asking about if it can be stored maybe in the communities allowed, because even when there is rationing, they normally see electricity in our school, and therefore they are very optimistic and they have liked the idea. I have seen some students being very interested with whatever is happening. They have been asking questions involving the installations. Some are more likely to have courses which are related to energy and power.
It has been cultural in a way that the girl child has been shying away from the science-oriented courses, and this time round they have started developing interest. They are asking these ladies, what do you do so that you can achieve this much in particularly in physics, which the project was for a lot of knowledge in physics and mathematics. They were questioning which subject they are supposed to take, and that calls now for career guidance. That means our students have aroused, the project has aroused their curiosity on the career alignment when in school, which subjects one is supposed to study.
Mostly they were curious to find out, can they also get into the same field? How can they become engineers? And through this project, a lot of, especially female students, were very motivated to get into engineering as a field as a career in future, and also just to get into renewable energy. It became something that they are now considering. It is a practical thing that they have seen.
The students are also motivated by the Strauss Energy, having installed the system in our school. For example, the girls mostly, because we consider that the career, that is the engineering career, was considered to be for men only. But seeing a young lady who seemed to be very young, having pursued the career, the girls are also motivated a lot.
It's quite an inspiration, because you can come as early as you want. If you want to be left for evening studies, you can, because there is light everywhere.
The time that there is a blackout, we are not enabled to do our studies well. For now, there is no blackout. We are able to do our studies anytime we want.